Hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. Welcome to another car boot tale. This time we are in Tetsworth, just up the road from my house. As we round the corner, the first thing we can see is a queue. British love a queue. I like a queue because it means it's going to be busy. If it's busy, that means that people would have come out in force, because today is Bank Holiday Sunday in the UK. A Bank Holiday Sunday for car boots generally means there's two on. Well, we can't go to Mondays, so we're coming to today's. The first thing that I noticed is that they've opened up the backup field. I've never seen that before, actually. Normally it's just empty. So that's good to see. Everything's normally on the right hand side. And the first thing I spot is an Orec. Don't know what Orec, I just know the distinctive handle, so we'll go and have a look at that later. But first we've got to park, so I'll speed up a little bit and we'll get parked up. I've had some good finds from Tetsworth before. My Turbo Light came from here. The AG Black Line, that came from here. My old HVR 200 came from here. It's a nice car boot itself. We sold it as well. Not had quite as many amazing machines as West Wickham. No turbo powers yet. So yeah, we park up. I've got Eva with me, so I'm just emptying the ashtray into her purse. I keep all my coins in the ashtray. I don't smoke in the car. And there we go. Onto the field. That's a nice car boot, is Tetsworth. It's an eclectic mix of tat, rubbish and shite, with a few gems thrown in. There's people selling their stuff rather than people selling brand new rubbish, which is very nice indeed. Nothing so far, although we're only halfway down the first aisle. Lots of spray paint. This is the chap who was always there. He sells brand new Qualtech stuff, normally for rubbish that I haven't got either, like pneumatics and other very common ones. I did have a package of genuine Centrotronic bags from him once. I still got those. I need to sell them in a Centrotronic whenever I fix the flipping capacitor that I broke. Little AG washing machine. Nearly bought that, but decided not to. I'll just have a quick walk up to the end, because last time we were here, a couple of weeks ago, when I got the AG Black Line, that was the last store we looked at, and I very really didn't bother going up to it. So, lesson learned, always look everywhere, because you never know. So, up to past those little dolls' houses, to the second row, clothes, plants, scooters, pictures, antiques. Do get some good stuff here. Eva was buying some teddies there. Look, we got two for 50p. So we got her purse out. I gave her the money. She got a toucan and a little bear, and the man was very kind. And off we go. Like looking at these odd stalls, just in case there's a little dust net or something hidden away. Now this I thought was a vacuum cleaner, but on closer inspection it was a pet dryer, and I almost got it to use to dry the car, but I didn't trust for it to not be burnt out, as those little screamers always are. All that would be is one of those horrible little handhelds just with the fan reversed, and every one of those I've had has been trouble. So we walked past it. Didn't have much money, so I was trying to sort of be a bit sensible. And past the general antique store again, always have a look. I was tempted with that accordion, but I didn't. This was a Bissell. I don't remember the name. I did Light and Easy, perhaps? Or Easy Vac, Bissell Easy Vac. Wasn't that interested. I probably would have gone back for it if there was nothing else there, but well, we'll see what I buy when we buy it. Eve was looking at jewellery, and on to the second row. I've sold one of those Vax washers the other day for £20, horrible thing, and there was a steam cleaner. Don't like steam cleaners, don't trust them not to just blow up or be rubbish. Or both. It's always a happy coincidence, isn't it, when they're both rubbish and they're MG steering wheels. Don't know if I got the speed a little bit fast. Please comment if you want me to slow these down and do them in more real time, although I would have to be quiet and just not narrate the whole thing. It was about an hour and 10 minutes before I sped it all up. Please comment if you would like me to do them in real time or less sped up. I'm not recutting the video now. Oh, Eva had dropped her teddy or didn't want to hold one, I think, so sorting her out. One of them had a sucker pad, so I put on her glasses. Now this caught my eye. This, I thought, was one of those Moulinet, little handheld Moulinet vacs, which I've never really been interested in. But it turns out it's a car vac with crocodile clips to go onto the battery. And it seemed pretty complete. I didn't grab it now, but I did grab it at the end because we went to the ice cream van, which is 2 ones up. Which is just the other side of the car that was there. So I did get that, just not now. And I'll do a video of that at another date. Works quite well, in fact. So, on to another row. It really was warm today. There's a DLR Tottenham Hale sign, randomly in Oxfordshire. Nearly bought that space hopper. I thought it'd be funny when drunk. I didn't though. Not much to see in this aisle, I'll be honest. Oh, he's going a bit. I sat out in the garden doing this. There's a bike going up the bypass. One of those stalls that sell brand new stuff, and then I saw this, which I initially thought was just one of those horrible little Hoover vacs. But it was a Rowenta Air Force with a triangular head. So I asked how much it was, and she said it was a £5. And she even showed me it working, and I've got the brochure for this. Get out of the way, man. Get off my vacuum. So I thought, yeah, go on, have a Churchill. And it was mine. Very pleased with that. It's not a bad little thing either. So there we go. First purchase of the day made. Eve wanted one of those chairs, but she's got a chair like that. She never sits in it. Tend to buy a pickaxe though. That's a nice pickaxe for pickaxing stuff. I love Aylesbury. Yeah, no one loves Aylesbury. They just have to go there. I went there yesterday, went to the tip and bought some parts to help refurbish a Celia from Toolstation. So, vacuum in hand, off we go. It's even got the swing ticket, look. That was also one of the things that drew me to it. There's a Henry box there, but I did look inside it and it was full of books, which was a bit of a shame. But I probably wouldn't be able to afford it anyway because I only wanted about 30-40 quid for it. But I didn't have that on me. Eva was looking at jewellery or something, I think. Should have bought that drill. I need a drill. I walked past a couple. I shouldn't have done, really. Hey ho, another day. We can't go to the one tomorrow because I've been putting off fitting a brake caliper to my car for a week. Really must do that tomorrow. And then we've got a barbecue. So no car booting tomorrow. Plus it is actually raining. which won't help. Down past all the bikes. There's a quick look into the corner because you never know what's lurking, and in this instance there was nothing. So, you know it's busy when they're this far back in the field. Sometimes it's only half full. That's a pressure washer, not a cylinder vacuum. I did get a bit excited. And all for nothing. So, up this road, this was more antique stuff. Pictures, crockery, guitars. Sadly, nothing interesting for us anyway. I'm sure there's plenty interesting for other people. Lawnmowers, we got a good lawnmower. Didn't need a lawnmower. And there we go. Now, at this point, I even wanted to go back and get a teddy. So, I gave her £1. And off she went. Back down to this stall here. And the very nice man didn't take her money. He said, "Go on, love, you have it." So we did. Very nice of him too. So we're going down the last aisle now. This is where I found the AEG black line. Sadly, nothing that interesting today. That was about here actually. That was one of those little horrible handbags. The little, I don't know what they're called. My mum's got one. It's a Woolworths brand. Horrible thing. Not interested. Not even with yours, as they say. This was a steam mop. Again, not interested. Don't like steam mops. Down past the pram, which either wanted. Some old signs in French, which nobody wanted. And there we go, and now on to the second field, which we've never been in before, because it's never here. And let's go and see if that Oreck is still there. And there it is. Now this old man got properly in my way. I could have knocked him out. I didn't, because that would have been very unkind, but get out of the way of me, Oreck. Ha-ha! Now I wasn't betting on it actually being affordable, I'll be honest. 20 quid maybe. But once he finally heard me, he said £3. And done. I'm not going to argue with £3. And then, very cheekily, he pulled that packet of bags out the pocket at the back and said, "Do you want these for £1?" And I don't have any bags, so I sort of had to say yes. So that was £4. Get out of the way. There he is again. Yes, I'll have them. Robbing bastard. There's a tenner. Give him a change. Never had an Oreck before. Always wanted to try one. I have turned it on and it's not fantastic. It is very loud. Brush roll is incredibly soft. Like comically soft. But it's not bad. I've used to watch those infomercials with David Oreck exalting how good they were. Oh look, I got Churchill back. So there we go. I'm now carrying 2 vacuum cleaners. The second purchase of the day. Best have a quick look around here, just in case. Nothing fantastic, I'll be honest. Whether it all gone or whether it just wasn't here in the first place, who knows really. I've been there. We got a bin. Oh look, there's a Dyson. It's a DC11. I've got one of those in the shed, ready to refurbish and sell. I don't like them. We don't need it. The guy looked very excited as I walked over with 2 vacuums, and then very surprised when I turned around and walked away again. So there we go. So balancing 2 vacuums, 4 teddies and a packet of bags. Off we go back to the car. So that is the second car boot sale that I filmed. Don't know when the next one will be, because next weekend is Shite Fest, which is a car show that I'm going to. We'll be getting some vacuums there though, so I might try and film it, but I won't be able to upload it till I'm home. So it'll be a bit retrospective, but I'll try and put something together to make up for not going to a car boot. Best look down this side, just in case, but I'll be honest, I was done by this point. I still have money left, but it would have had to be pretty special for me to want to carry 3 vacuums back to the car, not just 2. It's a problem when you're on your own, you can't have somebody to help you carry it. No, we're done. We went back to the car, dropped everything off, and got an ice cream. There we go. Walked back up, because we're parked right at the back, which was a little bit silly.